perfect match for Shelby. You don't really need to know Shelby and Brandon to truly know how much they're in love with each other. It doesn't go unnoticed that these two are two people that will be in love forever. May your love be modern enough to survive the times and old-fashioned enough to last forever.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered together here in the sight of God and in the face of this company to join together this man and this woman in holy matrimony.
Babe, when I first met you, I knew you were different. I mean, how often do you meet a West Virginia guy in the middle of DC? Even after a few dates, I still thought you were too good to be true. And I kept waiting for those red flags to fly, but they never did. Instead, you kept checking every single box I ever had when looking for someone to spend my life with. So I find myself struggling to find the words, exactly what you mean to me, how much you've changed my life for the better, and just how in love with you I am. Almost 5 years later, and all I can say is I stand in complete awe of you. I stand in awe of the way that you show me every day what it means to be a partner in life. I've dreamed of this day since I was a little girl, and over the years, the dress, the colors, the details have changed. But one thing remained constant. All I really prayed for in the end was a marriage more beautiful than our wedding could ever be. And with you, I found just that.
Shelby, so I was unable to think of the best way to write my vows, and surprisingly YouTube was not as helpful as I thought it would be. Come to find out, trying to sum up an entire relationship while also making promises about your future is a pretty difficult thing to do. So while scouring the internet on how to do this, I saw one of the best ideas was write your loved one a poem. And I knew immediately, I'm definitely not going to do that.
This whole time I've been searching for the wrong thing.
So I have to first thank you, Shelby told her, for making this whole day possible. Because we both know just a small part of me wanted to go to the courthouse and knock this thing out on a Tuesday lunch break. But you really did create an amazing day, and it's your determination, resourcefulness, and your general lack of fear for hard work. They're just some of the million reasons I'm so in love with you.
For all my friends, you're definitely one of the ones who's been more inclined to listen to their mother. I feel like with every decision you make, there's a voice in your head that says, what would Beth Kivett say about this? And for good reason, you know. She usually knows what she's talking about.
She's the kind you only find in a story.
But I feel like the one time you chose not to listen to that voice, when she said, you'll never find someone in a bar, worked out pretty well.
My captain, she's the sea.
Looking back on our relationship, we've had a ton, and I mean a ton of memories, which kind of makes sense why everyone was asking if we were ever going to get married. We've had alarm clocks, we've had monuments, we've had ice skating, we've had mini golf matches powered by a whole list of pharmaceuticals, we've had Stanley Cups, Africa, paddleboards, Mexico.
We go a lot.
We really need to pick a new vacation spot. I vow to hold the values of a good husband in high regard and to be just as competitive in that field as I am in most things. But most importantly, and above everything else, I vow to always love you because it's the easiest thing in the world to do.
She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, they believe me.
I know one of the greatest joys in life will be getting to watch you as a dad. And then eventually the coolest grandpa sporting your Hawaiian shirts. You're gonna be the greatest protector, role model, and hero to our family that we could ever ask for. And so with that, it makes me so proud to be able to call you my husband. And it makes me very honored to get to be your wife.
I pronounce that they're man and wife. Brandon, you may kiss your bride.
You can go with that.
Well, folks, I present unto you Mr. and Mrs. Brandon and Shelby Kivitt.
We all knew that we would make it here to this day. And I can speak for everyone when we say how honored we are to have been there from the moment you met to now being here. Standing with you before you walk out and become that boy from yesterday's wife. We have come full circle, but really it's more of a spiral because from this day forward, the rest of your life is gonna keep going, your connection deepening every day, every milestone. Time's gonna take its toll with or without Bud Light or Cascada. But we know that the couple that met in the bar is gonna stay young for the rest of their lives.